Take one. G'day folks, I'm Mick from Ironman. Cut! Hi folks, Mick from Ironman 4x4 Africa. Welcome to another Moment with Mick video. We're answering readers' questions, and the next question is about light bars. This reader asks, are light bars legal? If not, why the hell do you sell them? Light bars are absolutely legal. The light itself is totally legal, and that's the reason why we sell them, because many people buy them. And not just us, there's a whole lot of companies that sell light bars. The use of the light bar, however, is regulated by law, especially on vehicles, on roads in South Africa. And let me very briefly run through the road laws pertaining to lighting on vehicles. Now, strictly speaking, the light source can either be halogen, incandescent, LED, or plasma, xenon. That's the type of globe. And still to this day in this country, there only exists certification or standards for halogen globes and for incandescent globes. The rest of the lighting, there's no specification or standard for it. So strictly speaking, you cannot use a LED light anywhere on a vehicle. And when I say use it, in the law in South Africa, if the light is mounted on the vehicle, and even if the power cord is not connected, it's mounted to the vehicle and it's on the vehicle, and you're done for. So what's the go? I mean, so many brand new vehicles do come out with LED lights as standard. My Hilux has got LED lights. Most modern vehicles now use LED lighting. And those vehicles, I would imagine what happens is during homologation, when those vehicles are homologated in the country where they're being sold, like here, they would get some type of dispensation from the authorities saying, well, this light was designed by the vehicle manufacturer. We would assume that it's safe to use on road. It was designed to be safe to use on road, and we would therefore allow it. But any other lighting that's used on the vehicle, that's LED, is strictly speaking not legal. But there's the law is one thing, and the policing of the law is another thing. And then there are some pertinent rules as to how many lights and where the lights may be on your vehicle. And here in this country, again, I'll run through a couple of the headlines. First and foremost, you can't have more than 6 white lights on the front of the vehicle. That's your headlights, spotlights, fog lights, all the lights together is 6 lighting enclosures. There has to be an even number of lighting enclosures, so you cannot put 3 spotlights on the front of your vehicle. It's not legal. It's either 2, 4, or 6. The other important rule, and this pertains specifically to light bars, is the fact that you cannot fit a light to the front of the vehicle where that light breaks the center median line, the imaginary center median line of the vehicle. So there where the Toyota badge is or the Ford badge is, you can't have a light in front of that. You have to have a light on, or 2 lights on either side. And that's pretty much where light bars become problematic, because it's a long light bar and it sits across the center of the vehicle. And strictly speaking, according to the road law, apart from the fact that it's an LED light, the size and the shape of it and the fact that it's breaking this median line is illegal. And what happens in that case? Well, you can get a fine, they can take your license disc away, they can become really, really terrible about it. What we also find from time to time is that many multi-LED lighting enclosures, so it's a spotlight with many LEDs inside it, so it has many light sources, but it's still one light. Some traffic officers, which are perhaps not as bright as the rest of the class, would say that there's 36 lights on the front of the vehicle, when in effect there's only 2 with 18 LEDs each. That does happen. It's happened to me in Namibia. It's unfortunate, and the law is not very clear. It hasn't been updated, and that's really the problem we face. But coming back to the legality of the light itself is legal. The use of the light is regulated by law. Another 2 laws, which especially pertaining to light bars as well, you cannot fit any lighting to the front of the vehicle if that light sits above the leading edge of the front bonnet, and you certainly cannot fit any lighting to the roof of the vehicle. Roof racks or light bars and stuff on the roof of the vehicle are an absolute no-no. There were 3 vehicles that I know of that either had those lights as standard or as an optional extra. It was the FJ Cruiser with that nice roof rack and the 2 Hella spotlights on the roof. I had one of those. The Nissan X-Trail had little lights in the roof, and one of the Jeep Wrangler KJ, I think, it came out with an option to have lights in the roof. Again, those vehicle manufacturers, when they homologated those vehicles, probably got some type of dispensation from the law saying, well, those lights are up there. And they're legal as far as that vehicle is concerned. Always remember, with any spotlights, folks, especially bright spotlights, they need to be wired in a very specific way, and the correct way to do it is that they are triggered in 2 ways. And both of these ways have to be in the wiring loom of the spotlight. Firstly, it needs to be triggered by the brights of your vehicle, the bright stalk. So when you put your brights on, that must switch those lights on and off, and then you must have a master on and off dashboard switch for the same light, so that you can switch it off, and then you can operate the brights of your vehicle on and off without those coming on. And if you switch the switch on, then those spotlights operate with the bright. So when you come over a hill, or you're driving, at night out of town, and you're using your brights, as soon as you spot oncoming traffic, it's a simple dimming of your headlights, and those lights switch off as well. Very important to know that and to adhere to that. And also, just general courtesy and common sense. Don't be blinding people in and around town. There's no need for using bright spotlights in and around town. It's dangerous to blind somebody coming from the opposite direction to you. They could drive into you and cause an accident with you. I think I've answered that question as well as I possibly could. I hope it's answered the question. Folks, if you've liked this video, please like our channel, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified the next time we post one of these videos. If you have any comments, you have any questions, by all means, post them on our channel. We'll certainly endeavor to give you an answer, and perhaps even feature them in some of our upcoming videos. See you next time.